These are the best weapon overhauls for 2024 in Skyrim. JS Unique Utopia Standalone Daggers. Updated for 2024, these beautifully crafted models, adding a total of 12 daggers to the game. You can decide if you want these models to replace the ones in game or install them alongside as standalones. The daggers covered are the key quest ones from the story, with no adjustments to how they are obtained, so keep playing as you would and your quest rewards will feel much more worth it. The complete guide followers may recognize the author JS, having installed JS Dragonclaws earlier on. Jaysus Swords. Expanding on the available weapons in game, Jaysus Swords adds a total of 50 new weapons that perfectly suit the world of Skyrim. These new models are designed with a variety of marks, indentations and grooves, all crafted in 3D into the model itself. This incredible detail may have you looking at your sword over your enemy. Stop it. You can also decide yourself if you wish for these to be craftable at a forge or obtainable throughout the Skyrim world by choosing the version of the mod to download. These options are chosen through the FOMod installer with lore-friendly options to improve your experience whilst maintaining the Skyrim foundation. Runed Nordic Weapons. This simply stunning addition will add a new category to the Nordic weapons listed as Runed Nordic Weapons. With very similar stats to fit into the Skyrim world, this standalone mod provides alternative versions of in-game Nordic weapons with a more vibrant and exciting design, containing dragon runes embedded into them. These give the weapons a subtle yet significant bluish glow, bringing them to life for the battlefield. Elsopa Quivers redone. For those on their 80th playthrough with a stealth archer, Elsopa Quivers will drastically improve the visual element to carrying those arrows on your back. With new meshes for each, you can see the detail and effort put into these designs up close, which alongside a good set of detailed armor, you'll start to appreciate their beauty. Skyforge Weapons Reforged. I always felt the Skyforged weapons could do with a little more bold and unique design to them, to allow the player to fully enjoy them. This Reforged mod does just that, with completely new models and textures included for all the Skyforged steel weapons in the game. This mod aims to remain lore-friendly whilst adding much more detail. This includes a unique engraving depicting Nordic gods, available in 4K, 2K and 1K textures, so you can decide which one to go for based on your own PC hardware capabilities. Lore Weapon Expansion. Designed around weapons based on Elder Scrolls lore or design models and ideas used in previous games, this expansion brings a number of new weapons to the game that, as titled, expand on rather than replace or add new materials. So you can expect additions to Daedric, Dwemer, Iron, along with a number of others. The weapons within this mod are available through various means, with some being obtained through leveled lists and a number being craftable with the applicable perks, giving you more options to choose from when you try to max out your smithing in the first 5 minutes. Unique Uniques. One you may be familiar with either from Skyrim Legendary Edition or from previous builds, Unique Uniques has been around for nearly 8 years now, but as one of our baseline mods for our weapons, it does well to add to the existing models. Specifically, this overhauls a number of unique items in game only obtainable through the storyline or quests, such as the Red Eagle's Bane, Shield of Solitude, and Angie's Bow. More attention to detail to contribute to the overall enjoyment of exploring. Leonwolf's Better Shaped Weapons. Another mod recently updated in 2024, which I'm sure many have heard of before, is Leonwolf's Better Shaped Weapons. The beauty of this mod is its ability to work with whatever mods you apply that overwrite it, making it a great mod to form our baseline that we can add to as we wish. This mod specifically targets the clunky, blunt designs of the originals and applies meshes that have been altered to improve their appearance and give them the intimidating, believable shape they deserve. This mod is able to work with others because it doesn't contain textures at all, and only targets the meshes themselves. preparing them for whichever retexture mods you wish to implement. Ebony Damascus Blades, a new custom craftable weapon set falling under the swords and daggers category. This mod contains a total of 6 ebony weapons: the Ebony Damascus Sword, Longsword, Katana, Cleaver, Dagger, and Wakizashi. The Wakizashi certainly has a strong fantasy element to it, whilst the other 5 are more in keeping with the world of Skyrim. These require the Dragon Armor smithing perk to be unlocked, and then the Arcane Blacksmith smithing perk should you wish to temper them further. As it is a standalone, it does not replace any existing weapons, so should you feel it's not for you, you can simply put this one aside. DX Faction Crossbows. Providing unique weapons for all who enjoy playing within factions, this mod adds craftable crossbows and bolts for all the different factions in game: Companions, Dawnguard, Dark Brotherhood, Thieves Guild, Imperial Legion, and the Stormcloaks. Now you can have a weapon to represent your chosen faction. You need to ensure the crafting manual for these is on your character in their inventory to be able to craft these, or they won't show up. Katana Crafting. This one requires the Saints and Seducers content pack, included in both the special and anniversary edition, so you don't need the DLC to be able to use this one. Here you have 4 new weapons added to the game which you are able to craft yourself: the Katana, the Dai Katana, the Wakizashi, and the Tanto. A nice feature for this is that you're able to craft a number of variants of these depending on the materials used, so you can be sure it will match your armor and other weapons. Wrought Iron Weaponry. El Sopa's iron weapons redone are beautiful designs, but they do replace the originals, meaning their compatibility with other overhauls causes a number of problems. But with this, you can have those original weapons available to you as standalone weapons without them replacing the originals. To do this, you will need to download El Sopa's mod 2, but only the file titled Textures, as this mod uses those ones in the game. A great way of including these gorgeous designs while still enjoying the work of other weapon mods. Skyrim Special Edition is still listed at €50 after 8 years of release, and we owe its success to modders, really. I guess they have to make up for the whole Starfield disaster after all, but don't fall for it. Check out Instant Gaming instead, who are very kindly partnered with ADHDcent, where you will find the games you wish for at a massive discount over their Steam listing price. Fully legitimate game copies delivered instantly. Please use my affiliate link in the description below, as it goes a long way to supporting the channel. With these downloaded from Nexus, you can double click on each one. Be sure to double check any foam mods for additional instructions, as these can provide conflict resolutions with other mods you have installed. Once completed, ensure you check the box to the left of the mod name to enable it. Do this for each of them, and we can move them up under our weapons separator. Ensure you have them prioritized in this order, as this will ensure they work well together. With new armor and now new weapons installed, it's time to boot up that game and give it a try. Perfect time for a brew.